Well, our next item is also about patents, and I don't actually know for sure if this came out of the same patent that we were kind of talking about last week, where there was a lot of interesting stuff, or a new one. Suffice to say, there is a patent out there that people have parsed through and found that shows the Switch 2 with the Joy-Cons connected in reverse or upside down, however you want to explain it. And presumably...
Spider-Man style.
Yeah. You can make out with your Switch 2.
Finally.
In the rain.
Presumably the idea here is that you could play it either way, right? Like the screen will rotate, kind of like how phones rotate, for landscape and portrait is how I'm seeing it, right? And I think that makes good sense depending on if you accidentally do it or if you just want to have the ports in a different position or something. Why not, if it makes sense? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a little bit deeper than that, than just like, if you could do it, why the hell not? I think it's like, although it is a very
What's
Nintendo
deeper
thing
than
to
it being
do.
upside down, David?
Well, I mean, okay, we've got two USB. We've got a USB-C on the top and a USB-C on the bottom. And I think a lot of the speculation is that both of those are going to be used for attachments, aka attach, which is a name that we've been hearing for a while. So I could just see there being instances in which having a central USB-C instead of one off to the side, or one that utilizes the different locations of the USB-Cs, works better when the system is upside down. An attachable screen, say a USB-C camera that would go like right in the center of the console, any number of different sort of things that you would want to use for attachments. And it just opens the door for developers to make third-party peripherals dependent on how you want to do it. And I mean, if the console has an accelerometer like the original Switch also does, that can detect whether it's upside down or right side up, that also kind of opens the table for tate mode handheld, and attachments they might have for that, as far as, playing your Switch vertically. So I just think that there's, the imagination kind of runs wild with possibilities here.
I'm laughing because my immediate thought was, great, now we know for sure that whatever the next Pokemon generation is, there's going to be a Pokemon that in order to evolve it, you have to take your Joy-Cons off and flip them. Because Inkay, in order to evolve an Inkay, like after it levels up, after a certain level, you have to flip your 3DS upside down. And like keep it that way. And then it registers that it's upside down and then it evolves. So I'm like, that was my first thought. I was like, oh my God, what Pokemon is going to require like the switcheroo?
I'm just looking forward to like Nintendo Switch 2 like trick shot videos where you pull the Joy-Cons off and flip it in the air and then catch them upside down.
We're going to see that.
It's a juggling based game. Yeah.
No, we're going to see that at the Olympics now. Right?
Yeah.
Like now that we know that esports is going to be a new category of esports because they're like, there's a physical element. So like, it's got to be at the Olympics.
Yeah. I don't know. I'll take that bet, Summer. I'll say that.
All right.